Hi, my friends. Welcome to Story Time. Today we're going to read The Mitten by Jan Brett. Are you ready? This is a good one. Once there was a boy named Nicky. He wanted mittens as white as snow. If you drop a white mitten in the snow, it will be hard to find, his grandmother told him. But Nicky wanted snow white mittens so much that Baba made them for him. When she finished knitting, Nicky put on the mittens and went out to play. It wasn't long before one mitten fell off. Uh-oh. Do you see it? A little mole found it and crawled inside. It was just the right size, so he decided to stay. A rabbit came hopping by. He wiggled in next to the mole. A hedgehog wanted to get warm. The mole and the rabbit made room for him. That mitten is getting bigger. The owl didn't want to be left out, so the mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog had to move over. The little mitten was getting crowded. A badger looked out of his house and saw the mitten. He climbed right in. It started to snow, so a fox pushed his way in and made himself right at home. Then a big bear sniffed at the mitten. The animals were packed in tight, but the bear didn't care. He crawled in anyway. The mitten was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Then a tiny mouse squeezed in and perched herself on the big bear's nose. They all look quite cozy, huh? All snug. The mouse's whiskers tickled the bear's nose. Achoo! The bear sneezed. All of the animals flew out of the mitten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 animals were inside that mitten. Nicky saw his mitten sail up into the air. There it is. From the window, Baba watched Nicky catch his mitten. "See, Baba," he called to her, "I have both my mittens." And Baba smiled. The end. You like that story? We read it yesterday in Cohort 1. I love this story. I think my favorite part is when the big bear sneezes. It made me laugh. All right, my friends, today I want to talk about characters in a story. So, I have our easel right here to talk about characters. Now, characters in a story are a person or an animal. So let's take a picture walk and find all the characters that were in this story, okay? Does anyone remember any of the characters that were in this story? Any of the people or animals? Let's take a picture walk, okay? The first character was Nicky. The boy's name was Nicky. So I'm going to use my blue marker to write all the characters in this story. What character came after Nicky in the story? Anyone remember? I'll give you a hint. Anyone remember who that was? Nicky's grandmother, which he called Baba. Nicky and Baba were the first two characters in the story. Who came after? Anyone know? Let's see. After Baba came a little mole. Very, very small. A little mole. What animal came after the mole? Anyone remember? The mole crawled in, and then the rabbit crawled in. Okay. After the rabbit, what animal came next? Anyone know what that's called? That's the back of him. Hedgehog. A hedgehog came after the rabbit. Let's see. What came after the hedgehog? What animal is that? Owl. An owl came after the hedgehog. After the owl came the badger. Did anybody come after the badger? Oh, right. What animal came after the badger? Started to snow, so he crawled right in. The fox. Okay. After the fox, what animal came next? Anybody know? The big bear. The big bear. Lots of characters were in this story, huh? I think we have one more. What was the last animal that came after the bear? Made the bear sneeze. The teeny tiny mouse. This book had lots of characters. The teeny tiny mouse. Those were the characters in the story. We had Nicky, the boy, Baba, his grandmother, and then we had a mole, a rabbit, a hedgehog, an owl, a badger, a fox, a bear, and a mouse. Those were the characters in the story. The characters are a text feature that help tell the story. There were a lot of characters in that story, my friend. Alright, my friends, that's the end of story time today. I hope you enjoyed the Mitten. Until next time, bye!